sense about what RCB should do?
I think it's been, the last few games that 20 runs where we're leaking either with the bat or with the ball is hurting us. There's no doubt about that. We need to manage to be a bit more disciplined in both. The ball changed, it was umpire's call, ball went out, maybe there was a scratch or something, I didn't know that. But anyway, there was no due as such. Game was pretty much open until the last few balls. We had those couple of hits. They managed to execute better than us at those back-end overs, and that's probably was the difference and the power play.
Hi Mahela, yesterday you said that the last innings of Rohit, you remember, was from the Champions Trophy. I'm not going to ask you about Rohit specifically, but do you think there's a concern at the opening partnership? Because we saw that the start that RCB got through their openers inside the power play, that boost you probably got towards the end of the power play when Surya Kumar was there. So is there sort of a concern around the opening and the start of the batting innings?
I think rather than names, but I think the power play is a concern for us with the ball and the bat, whereas the last few games as well, where we were leaking too many runs with the ball in the power play, as well as we're not getting the starts and losing wickets. So that's, especially in Wankhede, that's something that, we got an early wicket today as well, first over, but then they counter-punched, played some good shots, and we just did not react well to that. And these are the margins, and then they've had a big sixth over, which really hurt us in that power play, so we didn't close the power play properly. And with the bat as well, I thought we had a good start, but just couldn't continue. We lost those 2 wickets, and then we had to consolidate a little bit and lost a bit of momentum there. We had few big overs in between, even in the power play and all that, but it just weren't in the game in that first 10 overs. I'm trying to summarize everything so that, and then there was some superb batting from Hardik and Tilak at the back, and we've almost got there. So the margins are small in this competition, and we are not hitting our strides, and that's something, it is a concern, and we need to playing good cricket but not good enough.
Can you talk about the logic, the rationale behind choosing to bowl first after winning the toss? And did you, in hindsight after the match or at any stage, did you think that Bumrah was introduced into the attack a little too late, because RCB by then had probably 33 orders across the overs?
I think chasing wise, it's been good here. The wicket was good. I don't think that was the wrong decision. Where we went wrong was with our execution with the ball, where we could have controlled things much better. Booms, I think we got 2 swing bowlers. We need to give them that opportunity first up, and Boom's coming back from a 3-month layout as well, so we just wanted to ease him into the competition, but he bowled well and he controlled things really well. So the more he starts playing game time, he'll get into it. The last time he was playing a test match, so all of a sudden he's playing a T20, so we need to understand that, but the skills were brilliant. But there are areas for us to improve.
They did not bring Josh Hazlewood. They brought Vesh there, and this season 50%, even Khalil Ahmad and of the 4 businesses, and since 2024, 50% of businesses are against left-arm business. If I add, since Madhusanka got involved in the World Cup.
You got a great memory. My memory is not that sharp. Obviously for right-handed batsmen, left-armers, it is a natural thing for a lot of the opening batsmen, a lot of the right-handed batsmen. It's been there for many years. I can remember Wasi doing the same thing for many teams, Wasim Akram doing the same thing. So it's just a natural angle, and then creating that space. But yeah, I'm sure Ro's been working on it. He's been practicing hard, and he's a very experienced player. And I'm sure that's not the thing. He was trying to give us a good start, and he played some really good shots, and Yash bowled a good ball. It was late swing, and Fuller got through Rowe's defense. So I think when you have played the game for that long, I think you need to sometimes give credit to the bowlers as well. I wouldn't read into that too much, but yeah, I mean, it's something that I'm sure that Rowe will work hard on it.
And Tilak, you said it was a good rap in the tackle, but he delivered very well yesterday.
Yeah, no, definitely. Like I said yesterday, the game is such that depends on the game day situation, how he plays. I have a lot of faith in Tilak's ability. That day he just couldn't get going, and I said it was a tactical call I made, and I needed 2 hits from someone else, and we tried that. But today I back him to bat, and he delivered, and he will continue to deliver for us. So the class is always going to be there, and it's just sometimes you get bad days where you're not being able to hit that. So we take all that in our stride and make sure that we keep working hard.
Mahela, how happy are you with the Jasprit Bumrah's return to?
Absolutely. I mean, it just gives us more options. I just spoke to him after the game. He looks in good nick. He's disappointed as well. I mean, he wanted a win when he came back, but other than that, he looks fine. I think the pace was up, the execution was good. Yesterday was his first day where he bowled to batsmen. So from that confidence, I mean, that's something that we lacked in the last few games. So we have that as well, but we just need to put all these pieces together and execute a good game to give us confidence so that we can move on.
Yeah, Mahela, just a follow-up to what he asked about Rowe. Was he itching to bowl actually? 3 months layoff, it's difficult, Was he actually itching to bowl, and the centre of excellence must have cleared him? And the team was sure about playing him straight away once he came.
No, yeah, I mean, obviously NCA has a program that they have to go through, do all the fitness tests and make sure that he's in good. That applies to, I think, all Indian central contracted players. So once he went through that, he had 5-6 good sessions as well. Everything was cleared. The only thing he was lacking was game time. He hadn't played actively. So that was something that he came and worked with us yesterday at the nets, execution wise, and the experience, the skill that you saw today was pretty good. He bowled to some good players and probably had 2 or 3, maybe 2 bad balls in that spell. So I'm pretty happy with that.
Well, if you talk about the emotions you go through, I mean, it's a current situation on at one stage you look at RCB go through it, and then Pandya and Abdul had great partnership. So does the blood pressure get high?
Well, it does. I mean, you've seen the grey hairs sitting there and watching. But with the talent that we have, we know we are always in the game. We know that we just need to be patient, and everyone, most of the guys are match winners. It's just that we're not getting that tempo going consistently. We had to settle down when we lost those early wickets, and they also bowled well. They bowled the 2 spinners. I thought didn't miss much. They bowled well. So and we build partnerships in that, and then obviously once you hit that 10th, 12th over mark, we knew that we could give ourselves a chance. And obviously when Hardik walked into bat, that was the conversation I had with him. I said, try and see whether you can get 3 big overs in, and that's what he delivered. And then the momentum changed. Tilak started going as well. So we were close, but not good enough. Obviously the emotions are, was great for a while, but we have to be realistic that we're not playing the best cricket that we could play.
Wow.